Beautiful fools. It works! Hey, everybody! Yeah, I told you I was gonna do initial reactions to movies. Here I am. So, yeah, I just got out of, A Star Is Born. Yeah, I know, it's been out, like, almost a week now. But, you know, consider this a trial run for when actual movies that come out the day they're supposed to come out, come out. So, yeah, I just got out of A Star Is Born, and yeah, I think this maybe will be the best movie I've seen this year. I mean, don't get me wrong, I saw movies like Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, a whole lot of Marvel-related stuff, The Incredibles 2, but I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure that A Star Is Born is probably going to be the best movie I see this year. Unless I see something else. But I'll play that by ear. So, yeah. So for clarification, this is technically a remake, as there was a movie that came out in the 70s that starred Barbra Streisand. But in this one's sort of modern day, as they're using, they're using smartphones. They're using, Saturday Night Live, which there's actually something really cool about that, but I'll get to that momentarily. Let's see what else is there. Well, for one thing that's great about this movie is Bradley Cooper has some singing chops. I mean, I've always been a fan of Bradley Cooper. I like that guy. He's always been really cool. I mean, he was actually in the very first R-rated movie I ever saw. Yeah. For those of you who are wondering, the very first R-rated movie I ever saw when I was 16, was Wedding Crashers. And unbelievable, you love to hate that. You love to hate him in that movie, but in every movie that I've seen him, the Hangover movies. I mean, Hangover 2 and 3 really aren't very good, but he was good in them. So, I can always look to that, I suppose. Guardians of the Galaxy, I love him as Rocket Raccoon. Honestly, Rocket Raccoon has been one of the unsung heroes of the MCU. Actually, a lot of them are technically heroes, so that kind of works. Yeah, and, Bradley Cooper, I guarantee you, he's probably going to get nominated for an Oscar for this movie. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't, or if he does. But, speaking of potential Oscar nominations, holy cow, Lady Gaga. Wow. Okay, full disclosure, I was, 18, I was like 19, 20 years old around the time Lady Gaga was like being famous or whatever. And I swear for the longest time, I had no clue what Lady Gaga looked like. Seriously, like, in all of her music videos, or, like, she's wearing that meat suit in Paparazzi, or, the way she kind of looked like an anime girl in the Bad Romance music video. Seriously, there was one time she was on Ellen, and, like, her eyes were, like, covered in, like, silver glitter sort of glasses-looking things. So, like, for years, I hadn't a clue what she looked like. I mean, honestly, the closest representation I got as to what she looked like when she was in that one really bad Simpsons episode. Yeah, that episode, though it's a modern one, it's actually going to go down as one of the worst Simpsons episodes ever. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about how good Lady Gaga was in this movie, and she was awesome. And yeah, I think I'm starting to see why a lot of guys really kind of liked her. And I would not be surprised if she actually wins the Oscar. I mean, there's obviously a chance that she won't. But, it's what it is. So, what else is really good? Sam Elliott, he's awesome. I like Sam Elliott. His voice is iconic. It's right up there with the likes of, Morgan Freeman, or Lawrence Fishburne, or any other great voice actor, celebrity that you've seen or heard or whatever. he's great in that movie, and I mean, I hope he gets nominated for Best Supporting Actor. I would like to see that, but only time will tell. So I should point out one positive note, really positive note. Dave Chappelle, he was awesome. I mean, a lot of people, this is honestly like the first movie I've legitimately seen Dave Chappelle in. And, it's not going to happen, but I would love to see him getting nominated for an Oscar. And I'm like, as I'm watching the movie, I'm like picturing what his Oscar speech would be. And I can just imagine what he's going to say. He's like, I would love to see a... Okay, if you're a fan of Dave Chappelle or The Chappelle Show, you probably know what I'm talking about. Let's see, what else? The music, fantastic. I don't know if there is a soundtrack out. If there is, I'll definitely consider, trying to get it. That's gonna be really fun. Oh, right, I should probably talk about some trailers I got. Welcome to Marwell. Holy cow. I really hope that movie's good. It's basically the Steve Carell movie where where Steve Carell gets traumatized and he gets beat up by a couple guys or whatever. And yeah, I hope that movie's really, really good. Excuse me, I'm just really excited. This was a really good movie. A really good movie. Let's see what else. Sorry, I got a whole bunch of trailers. Wow, why am I blanking right now? I'm sorry, you know what? Note to self, write down the trailers that I see, so that way I know what else to discuss. But, yeah, this is sort of a trial run for how these videos are going to work, and I guess one thing I should probably get into is, spoilers. It's okay. I guess it's okay for me to spoil this movie now since it's already been out for a week, but basically what happens is Bradley Cooper is a famous country singer, and, he meets Lady Gaga's character in a bar, and it turns out Lady Gaga is a really good singer, Lady Gaga's character is, and it basically follows, her pathway into, superstardom, if you will. And at the same time, Bradley Cooper's character is going through some hard stuff, as, most celebrities do. He's a drinker, he does drugs, he does all sorts of stuff. And, this is why it's actually a really good commentary on, the price of being famous. That's why if I ever did get famous, don't get me wrong, if I ever did get famous and I was invited to, spectacular parties, I would totally go, but, I would be very careful, I would have, a drink, of course, I'd partake in the festivities, but but again, it's a great story about, when you're famous, there's some stuff about that, people go through, people go through sorts of alcohol and drug rehab, people go through, tough times, and spoiler alert, Bradley Cooper's character, commits suicide. And, the movie basically ends with, Lady Gaga's character singing a song that Bradley Cooper's character wrote for her after he got out of treatment. And, yeah, it's one of those occasions where they save the best part of the movie for last, which, yeah, it was pretty good. Sorry, I'm coming down with a bit of a cold. Sorry if I sound a little stuffy. So, if any of you guys saw A Star Is Born, let me know what you guys thought. Let me see what else you got. And yeah, for those of you who are wondering, I am sort of doing what Brad Jones, the cinema snob, does. Especially I got the idea to do this because, you know, I've been watching him for years, and I really like his Midnight Screener videos, which is technically what this sort of is. But he has a friend who lives out in California who's doing, you know, those movies out in California as well. So, you know, Brad Jones, I doubt you'll probably ever see this, but, you know, you live out in the Midwest. You have your friend Ryan who's doing stuff out in California or the West Coast, and I'm upstate New York, which is pretty much the East Coast. So, you have the Trinity, I guess? Anyway, I should probably stop now before I get too far ahead. But, yeah, this was a very good movie, and it may very well be the best movie I've seen in 2018 so far. You know, I'm going to try and see Bad Times, the El Royale tomorrow, because I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about that movie. So, we'll have to see if I see anything better for the rest of this year. And I actually saw a lot of good trailers. I forgot what they were, which is why I'm going to try and remember to write them down. I'll write them on, like, my face if I have to. I'm not actually going to write them on my face. But, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, I guess, as usual, please like, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. I could really use the support on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And as always, I'm humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hopeful that you had a wonderful Wednesday, because Wednesday is technically almost over now. And remember, if any of you guys ever want to talk to me or chat to me, I'm always here to lend an ear, and I've always got your back. So take care. And I should probably get home because I am very tired right now. Bye.